Today on the Rock Gut Review, we drink like Chicagoans. Hello, my name is Edward O'Mara. I am one of the hosts here on the Rock Gut Review, except that my co-host Erica is not here because she decided she didn't want to take the risk on this one. Why didn't she want to take the risk on a bourbon? She loves bourbon. Bourbon's like her thing. Well, this right here is Jeppson's bourbon. Jeppson's is a name you may know, especially if you're in the Midwest. Jeppson's is a brand owned by CH Distillery. They recently acquired it. Jeppson's Malort is the famous one. It was being distilled down in Florida for a while. CH, or Chicago Distillery, brought it back to Chicago. So like I say, Malort is the famous thing made under the Jeppson's brand. And it is divisive, to put it nicely. I would say like 9 out of 10 people I know absolutely hate this stuff. But for some reason, Chicagoans seem to absolutely love it. I, myself, drink quite a bit of it, as you can see. Actually, there's an ongoing thing on our streams that you can pay me $5 to drink some Malort. It is incredibly bitter. It is incredibly wormwoody. A lot of people don't like it. And I told Erica, Jeppson's bourbon is not like Malort flavored bourbon, right? It's bourbon whiskey that just so happens to be marketed under the Jeppson's name. And she was like, you know what? No, I'm not taking a chance with it because that's how much she hates Malort. But forget that, because that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about their bourbon. So basically they were like, hey, if we're going to release a bourbon, CH Distillery, why not put it under the Jeppson's name? Because Jeppson is known for this hardcore, heavy-handed, big flavored stuff. So whiskey is a big flavored thing. Let's sell it under the Jeppson's brand. And so they got some barrels from MGP and OZ Tyler. 75% corn, 21% rye, I believe 4% malt. Future Eddie is correcting me and calling me a dipshit if I got that wrong. Bottled at 50% alcohol, 100 proof. And now I got this sample from our local rep. I work at a liquor store. He happened to stop by, had some extra samples. So if that colors your perception of my review, I don't give a shit. I'm going to be as neutral as I can be, but I happen to get it for free. So if that bothers you, there you go. I just let you know. But yeah, so MGP, right, makes solid stuff. A lot of people are sourcing their stuff from MGP. OZ Tyler, or as they're known now, Green River Distilling or Green River Distillery. That's their historical name. I believe they just switched back to that. They do a lot of bourbon. They're using a lot of TerraPure. I am not a fan of TerraPure. I mean, I'm not a fan of a lot of the quick aging stuff, but out of all the quick aging stuff, TerraPure tends to be the worst, in my opinion. Take that for what you will. But again, I don't know, maybe this one will be excellent. Why don't we find out? So on the nose, this smells pretty nice, actually. It's caramel. It's honey over toast kind of thing. Little bit of brown sugar. Maybe a touch of kind of a peppery tannic thing. It's not really spicy though. I mean, maybe just a touch of that. But it's a sweet spice, right? Kind of a cinnamon dusted donut kind of thing. Pretty sweet. Pretty easygoing. Not a lot of heat for 50% alcohol, so, you know, and I respect them. I respect them for releasing it at 100 proof. That's nice. Now, here's the thing. It's labeled blend of straight bourbon whiskeys. I don't believe they have an age statement on here, so we know they're at least 4 years old. It doesn't smell young, so that's good, you know. Seems like they didn't just cheap out and buy the youngest stuff and try to TerraPure the crap out of it, so that's good. I like that. But it doesn't smell too crazy. It doesn't smell like too nuts and out of out of the box of what bourbon usually is. But let's get a taste. I actually like that. It's a lot more fruity on the taste. Kind of a sweet cherry. A little bit of like kind of red berry kind of thing, actually. Not quite strawberry, but like a tart berry is what I'm getting. Kind of a tart cranberry, red berry thing. I don't hate that. The finish is actually a little bit spicy. Yeah, like a little bit of wood spice, a little bit of tannic spice there. I mean, it's oaky. It's not super flavorful. I mean, it's not like the most blow your mind crazy thing I've ever had, for sure. Little thin on the taste for 50% alcohol. But honestly, I've had a lot worse whiskeys. This is pretty solid for $25, which is what a fifth goes for. Yeah, $25 for a fifth. A good amount of fruit notes. Yeah, not young and spiky. Could it be a little more flavorful? Yeah. And then you know what? You know me. I like my bourbons a little more dry, a little more spicy, blah, blah, blah. But, you know what? This could be a lot worse. Right? This is pretty decent. It's a pretty decent freaking whiskey. Especially considering people are going to see the Carl Jeppson company on here and think it's going to be a bitter piece of crap. Yeah, this is actually like a pretty nice bourbon. Do I think I would sip on this? Probably not. This would not be my first go-to sipper kind of whiskey. But you know, it could probably do okay in a cocktail. You know, it's a cheaper, you know, bourbon. So, yeah, not bad. Not awful. So yeah, as much as it pains me to say it, since I'm a Milwaukeean, Chicago didn't completely fuck this one up. I mean, you're still trash people, and your state is an abomination, but, you didn't make a half-bad whiskey this time, so, cheers to that. Anyway, this has been the Rock Out Review. Until next time, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because we are putting out content Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and a stream Thursday. And check us out on our Twitch, where we're doing a stream on Sundays, and Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All those links are down below. But most importantly, until next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay rotten.